Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be here presenting again at RIU. It's been a huge 12 months for Nexus Minerals, and I'm really looking forward to taking you through a company update. So looking at the corporate overview here, we've currently got 325 million shares on issue. The current share price, 21 cents, for a market cap quite respectable, around 68 million. 7 million in cash on hand, so well funded, and our top 20 shareholders holding around 28% of the company. Northern Star holding around just under 5% of that. Board and management team, they bring well over 100 years of corporate management and technical experience, so a strong and well-regarded team to push the project and the company forwards. So looking at our projects, two main areas right here in Western Australia. Our Eastern Goldfields projects, Walbrook in particular, our flagship, that's been the main focus of the last 12 months. And we also have our Bethanga project over in Victoria, where we're on the hunt for large copper gold porphyries. So that one's much more grassroots, and I'll just touch on that at the end of the presentation. So the Walbrook Gold Project in the Eastern Goldfields, around 140 k's northeast of Kalgoorlie. And you can see here, when it comes to location, it's really pretty well placed. We are situated between Carosue Dam operations, the Karari mine to the south, and then the Porphyry mine as well. So Northern Star are currently in mining at Porphyry Underground and the $1 million open pit, and they truck their ore straight past our doorstep down to the Carosue Dam mill. And it really is astounding. We've got 250 kilometres square of exploration tenure there, 50 kilometres prospective strike. And despite the proximity to existing operations, really an underexplored package of ground. So when we're doing our exploration there, we can just about hear the trucks in the open pit and watch the road trains going past our doorstep. So great location. And when it comes to the geological side, really this project has the three ingredients that makes a great exploration project and a great project. So we've got the significant and large alteration footprint. We've got some big structure going through the project, and then we've got nearology to the existing deposits in the area. And really, this project has had a good deal of success for us so far. People familiar already will know about our Crusader Templar discovery. That was in 2021, and we did a lot of work there last year. The MRE is due out the end of this quarter this year. And last year, we also made the Branches discovery as well. A lot of the regional effort, we've got 5 mineralized corridors there, and as I said, highly underexplored. And what we found now, rather than being a single discovery on the project, with the work that we've done, the discoveries we've got, the exploration success we've got, in addition to the surrounding deposits, we're looking at a gold camp here. So really looking at the broader potential of the project and what it can deliver for us and our shareholders. So with the exploration we've done and a good deal of work, we've got a pretty good idea of the vectoring strategies on the project, the geophysical methods utilized, the gravity and the ground mag. We've done some surveys over the core area of focus on the project, and we're in a position now really to push forwards with soils drill testing and working up the pipeline of projects behind, obviously, Crusader and Templar. So with such great potential, obviously, we want to have a systematic exploration approach. So here we've got the exploration triangle that you may or may not be familiar with. At the bottom, we've got project generation, and as I said, we've got the 3 ingredients: big structure, big alteration footprint, and nearology to other economic deposits. So we're calling this the right rocks, and that's certainly what Walbrook's got. Moving through, so we jump up to geological anomalies. As I said, we've got 5 mineralized corridors there. The most advanced geological anomaly on that, 3.2, we've recently completed a soil survey on. I'll talk a little bit more about that later, but an exciting target. Moving up to exploration targets where we're rolling the drill rigs. Target 4.1, really exciting results out for that last week. Again, I'll touch on that a little bit later. Branches prospect, that discovery last year, now 1.1 kilometers of strike length. So certainly following the footsteps of Crusader Templar. And there it is in resource definition stage. MRE due out at the end of this quarter. And at the top of the triangle there, we've got monetization. So what we're doing as we go through and we systematically approach this, the targets, the best targets, are working their way up that triangle. So target 3.2 now ready for air core drill testing. Target 4.1, we want to get an RC rig onto that as soon as possible. And then obviously Crusader Templar, MRE due out end of this quarter, and really starting to think about what options have we got for monetization. So an exciting time for sure for the company. So I'll just take you through the main areas we've been focusing on over the last 12 months. Crusader Templar, as I said, certainly the flagship on the project at the moment. We've got 1.6 kilometers of strike length there, and on 100% owned and granted MLs. So, you know, a significant advantage in terms of permitting time, all the rest of it. The discovered ounces can be quickly developed. As I said, we did a significant drill campaign last year with RC and Diamond. As part of that, we did some metallurgical test work and couldn't have hoped for better results, really. 98% recoveries in the oxide, 97.6 in the fresh rock, a big green tick for the project. Flora and fauna surveys completed, and again, no issues raised, and that MRE due out the end of this quarter. And just to give you an idea of the kind of intercepts we've had from here, and also sort of the broader potential on the project as well, some examples there: 13 meters at 3.63 within 84 at 1.35, 20 meters at 4.6 within 33 at 2.96. Some fantastic intercepts there, and really, I suppose, getting us excited about not only Crusader Templar, but the broader prospectivity. Now, with all the work we've done at Crusader Templar, we've been able to develop a pretty strong geological model and a geological framework for the deposit. And here's a sort of simplified section through Crusader Templar, where we've got this sort of folded architecture and the deep structures that are sort of bringing in those fluids. And again, we're calling these the right rocks. So with this framework we've been able to develop, what we're able to do is apply it regionally and sort of improve our exploration approach over the broader project and improve our discovery cost. And certainly when we apply that model to branches, you can see here the same folded architecture. We've recently completed a drill program there, again, results out last week, and we've actually been able to double the strike length of this project, this prospect. The results we've got again, 5 meters at 17.91 within 8 at 11.37, 5 at 5.45 within 36 at 2.04. Not numbers you can get bored of, that's for sure, and really speaking to the broader potential. So what we'd like to be able to do at this stage, branches is really ready for more of the res-def style work, and basically follow in the footsteps of Crusader Templar, and really that pipeline's really building on the project. Looking at target 4.1, so this is jumping across onto another mineralized corridor 4. And here we've just completed an air core drill program. And what's particularly exciting about this, we've got this gold and multi-element anomaly, some 1.7 kilometers long. The results we've got from here, 8 at 4 within 21 at 1.69, 4 at 2.58 within 9 at 1.49. These results are reflective of the results we had when we discovered Templar. So very similar results in terms of the Templar discovery holes. So really excited about this. The main difference between this and Templar, the footprint of this anomaly is bigger. So we're really excited with the potential of this and the idea of getting the RC rig onto this as soon as possible. So looking more regionally, as I said, 5 mineralized corridors identified to date. We're really trying to demonstrate this systematic exploration approach where we're advancing projects up that triangle to generate value on the project. The most recent one of those anomalies, one of the first to be tested, we've run a soil program across anomaly 3.2. And we've identified a 1 kilometer by 0.7 kilometer plus 0.1 ppm soil anomaly. This prospect, this is located in the same corridor as the historically mined Margaret deposit that Northern Star currently owns. So in terms of the potential of the anomaly, it is certainly in a good area. And when it comes to the targeting methodology we've used to identify this, the vectoring approach in our minds is being validated, which is fantastic for the broader exploration team as well, and certainly we hope to replicate this. So I'll leave Walbrook there for now. A lot of good news to come from this. A lot of good news to come from this. And I'll jump across to our Bethanga project over in Victoria. The Bethanga project is in one of Australia's premier geological terrains. So we've got, I think, North Park's Cadia Ridgeway, the same geological terrain that hosts those big porphyry deposits. And I suppose what's got us interested here, there's existing sort of historically mined areas on this project, but it's not really adding up. The metal isn't where we're expecting it to be, and the big question here is there a bigger source, a porphyry source here? So what we're doing here is we're doing a porphyry assessment, a fertility assessment. You can see here a suite of sort of initial exploration targeting tools done to date. That porphyry assessment study is due out this quarter. So, looking at our planned exploration activities, first and foremost, obviously, that MRE due out Q1, end of Q1. We are keen to get the RC rig onto branches and, again, begin that sort of ResDef style work, bring it up behind Crusader Templar, and keep that pipeline growing. Target 4.1, seriously exciting. Mirroring Templar at the moment in terms of the discovery holes. We want to get an RC rig onto this as soon as possible. More regionally, air core drilling we'll be doing across target 3.2, and broader soils start working on, again, building that pipeline. Over in Bethanga, that porphyry fertility assessment due out this quarter. And that's really going to dictate the next steps on that project. So in summary, highly prospective land holding here in WA. We're building gold camp scale potential on this project. Discovery in 2021 with Crusader Templar, discovery in 2022 with branches. We're really excited about what we could do in 2023. Over in Victoria, that fertility study due out this quarter. Well funded, great management team, strong exploration team. Thank you very much.